All right, so they got a little bit of everything here. Like I said, they got a restaurant, Bevelin's, I think it is. They got the pro shop, and they've got a garage that can do, I guess, minor repairs or something. I don't know. And they got rentals. They got cabins, campground, 2 Jeep parks, ton of MX tracks. So there's a little bit of something for everybody here. Kevin up there in his Talon. He was close to selling it, and it's like I told him, man, our machines are paid off. We don't need the money. If we sell them, we'll never buy other ones. And we do have a ton of roads that are like this, basically, to ride around the lake for free. So why sell it? We're both in the process of maybe looking to buy some used Jeeps and start doing some overlanding. I'm even toying around with the idea of getting a key truck, the Japanese mini trucks. I've been researching the heck out of them, but I've got to find one and sit in one to make sure I can fit before I really go any further. They're getting it. This is one of the MX specialty tracks. Maybe 40 years ago when I was a kid. Those days are long gone. Yeah, the very first time I ever came over here was on my 2014 Razor, my 800 4-seater. Let's see if I can take a clip of that and put in here. So it's a pretty cool little area here, little playground area. Put it in high, hello. Some kids out here on small scooters, so I don't want to pop out on these berms not knowing where they're at. So pretty cool area. All right, so the Jeep park is 1 mile that way. That's a new Jeep park. They've got 2 of them out here. I've never been out there, so maybe try to ride out there in a bit just to get a look at them. I'm assuming you can take side-by-sides on them as well. I don't know. All right, so they do have the old trail still closed off. So that's the problem. A lot of the trails that used to be open to side-by-sides are now closed to side-by-sides. So it knocks down to what you've got to ride. All right, let's talk about some of the pros and cons. The pros by far, like just about every park, outweigh any cons. As far as safety goes, you couldn't find a better place to bring your kids. Everything is one-way trails. As you see, everything is pretty much like this unless it gets muddy. So it's a safe ride-in park. There's absolutely no alcohol allowed on the trails. So you're not dealing with the 530 riders. Everybody has to wear helmets, which I know side-by-side people hate, but hey, that's the rules. So safety-wise, you couldn't ask for a better park. Like I said, the one-way trails makes it great. Next is the amenities. When you start throwing in the pro shop, the restaurant, the mechanical garage shop, the campgrounds, the cabins, and everything, you can't beat it. The facilities are top class. So let's look at some of the cons. The only really drawback is limited hours of riding from like 8:30 to 5. So there's no night riding, which sort of stinks if you like the night ride. That is one of the issues. My biggest complaint would be the lack of side-by-side trails, because what we noticed this time around, a ton of trails that used to be accessible to side-by-sides are no longer side-by-side trails. So they're accessible to bikes and ATVs. So yeah, does it sound like I'm whining about the access? Yeah, I am. Because when you pay $60, it would be nice to have full access to everything that you used to have access to. All right, this is Monster Mountain. Boy, they've been digging it out. It's just a big circle. On the ATV, you can see what you're going over. Side by side, you can't. It's just a little play loop. Again, one way, so it makes it safe, as long as you don't land on anybody. know, it sounds like maybe we're complaining. We're not. Because let me tell you what, for two guys in their mid-60s, being able to get out and do this, and even if we only ride 60 miles and it costs us $1 a mile, where else are you going to have this good of a time that's less than an hour from your house? Yeah, we can get out and ride the dirt roads for free, but this is definitely a nice change up. We've already talked, next time we come over, we'll bring both of my aces, and that way we'll have full access to every trail in the park, which is going to be awesome. All right, all in all, a great day. We got a late start. Other than throwing the drone up, we really haven't stopped. We've been riding. Gotta find our cars, and we haven't ate squat, so we gotta go find us something to eat. Tired. There's only so much a 63-year-old guy can take.